Grump stream, another top 6 game. Losers bracket now between Benny OK, the dark horse candidate to win this whole affair, and Remke, the best undisputed player of the game. We just lost a very close winners semis game to Seth. Loser of this will be eliminated. Winner will go on to play Faceman in losers semis. I got City Hall back in the commentator's booth with me, but I also got a new comment taking over from me. Mr. Hell's here. You saw, I believe, yesterday or the day before. Very smooth commentator. Great knowledge of the game. NPS winner in his own right. He'll be probably momentarily shortly. Just had to use the bathroom. How you doing after we took like 20 or so minutes off because of to watch the rest of that game between Remke and Seth, Mr. City Hall?
Yeah, that was a doozy. I'm excited to do this one. Hopefully it's a little longer. Gives me a little more time to watch and commentate baseball.
I'm saying, I returned back. You know, I heard coming back from the bathroom and my announcement was made, so glad to see this one back. And yeah, hopefully City Hall gets to ruminate a little bit longer on this one than whatever, was it 3 innings?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 innings.
I'll say, we had the opposites on streaming right now, so, you know, this one will be a bit better. But who is playing on this one? I'm just not informed because I was so busy with the last one.
Benny OK is playing Remke.
Benny and Remke, ooh. This should be, I think Benny has shown, like, Benny's been a force this tournament where I think a lot of people wouldn't have called him this far, but, you know, Benny doesn't take no prisoners. He doesn't care what you mean about him, but...
And as a note, Benny has beaten Remke in a net play game before, very recently. So Remke looking a little vulnerable here, losing to Seth in a closed match. Benny could potentially upset him, but you know nothing's ever certain. And I think Remke's going to be really leaning forward in the chair, locked in here. What do you think, City Hall?
I mean, both of these players have got to be locked in. They're in losers bracket. It's their last life. I like the draft so far. Seems like pretty even teams to me, as I would expect from players of this caliber.
I'm guessing
Do we know
that...
what stadium we're playing on?
We are playing on Palace. Yeah.
And is Remke on the left, or is that...
Remke is the player 1, Benny is the player 2.
So very similar team to what he had last game. Really close, other than I see he's got both bros there, so I think Benny was forced to go with the Toadette, and I know... you know, some people take after Mr. Joe's heart and love it. I think some people take after the Bowser Jr., which is just a liability in the field. So it's nice to have not that in right field.
Yeah, we're already slandering somebody who's not on the screen. And
it's
my guy.
Yeah, I will gladly slander your guy. Well. Great. So City Hall, your guy is what you're saying is it's got to be Bowser Jr. for you if you got to pick your guy.
If I'm only on that one guy, it's definitely Toad.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And if the guy doesn't have to be a Mario baseball character, then it's Broly. But
yeah. Well, I haven't seen Broly anywhere on this one. You know, for me, it's it's always Diddy, followed closely by Walu, and third is Tommy Pickles. So again,
nice, awesome. What is this wonderful texture mod we have?
Yeah, I was gonna say anything with Grump, I'm always seeing the texture mods, and I think this, Winter Warriors or whatever it's called on that side.
It's pretty cool. I like the little snowflakes instead of sand. I don't think I would call it distracting, but it's very jarring. You notice it immediately.
No more than the little waves I know some people have trouble with when the little mirage waves from the heat.
Oh, I think the little mirage waves, there's been a breakthrough in either the modding community or the community's willingness to turn off the waves. I don't have to deal with the waves anymore. I was a waves hater.
Oh, see, I was a waves, I don't care. They exist, and that's sitting right there, but I play Mario Baseball without shadows somehow. I've got a mod that I never knew I installed, so... I know, I'm not one to complain.
For performance, or...
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. Nobody's been able to explain it. Even the greatest of Coke's heads out there, no ideas.
Alright, so I believe Remke is the Mario team up to bat first here with a decent first inning, kicking it off.
Yeah, and I think that, yeah, we see Benny, because I know Remke will not pitch with Diddy, but, I mean, as Diddy sits Petey down, I think that the monkey is showing what he can truly do.
What is the pitcher's mound? It looks like the damn seal of Orichalcos.
I was gonna say, is I think he's summoning something at the end of it, so I think I see Shiva coming out the back, but
Yeah.
I mean, it would explain all the snow.
Mario.
Oh
Perfect
my god, I can't
boo
believe
hit
it.
right up the left. Chain chomp I can't even tell if he's awake.
Oh!
And out at third. I didn't
Guns
see
him
that.
at third.
I
That
didn't
was.
take it out.
I disagree with that base running, just because he's probably going to get walked with KB after, because KB's terrifying, especially with Boo Chem, but instead he ends the inning off it. But he got lucky. Bones did make it home just before.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even notice that run coming through. All right.
Yeah.
First run of the game.
I think just 'cause Bones has just slighter running than Boo, so he was able to just touch home plate before that tag out was there.
Yeah, definitely faster than Fire Bro, who I think
Yeah.
was running to the plate. if
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
the
mistaken.
Fire Bro still was just getting out of the dugout, so. Ooh.
Wow, all right, there's the big hitbox from KB that I was expecting before.
I'm surprised that we didn't get a star there, but I guess he's probably saving it for Birdo right here. Yeah, I still think he does. He saves it for Birdo, so he's going to swap Yoshi.
Well, I don't think I'd use the star here either, especially at 2 outs.
I'm a star burner.
I don't like to burn too low early in the game, because I feel like there's a higher chance for a better place to use it, because there's more chances. And anyway, we're burning.
It proves you right away, but
And
no,
that's
I'm on Benny's train. I burn them as fast as I can to try and get a lead, and I think I play with the mindset that there's enough star chances that'll happen eventually. That because I think there's nothing worse than having 5 stars and winning another star chance. Just feels like garbage.
I could think of something worse.
Nope,
Losing the game.
No, never.
All right, another good single.
And last game we were watching, Remke stole with, I think, Yoshi every single time, and immediately again, especially with Bowser and
if you
Diddy.
don't have PD catcher, Yoshi gets away with that every time.
Yeah. I think we got to see. We saw Seth last game did a couple pickoffs. I don't think he ever successfully picked him off. I think both times he picked him off, he ran to second anyways. But
Picking off is so dumb in this game because like people can just steal right as the pitch starts.
oh, and
I don't mean it's dumb to pick off. I mean
yeah,
the game is dumb.
yeah. I gotcha. And I think the one thing I just saw was Remke last game. I think went 0 for 4 with the Mario. Oh, great dive. Fat Man does get moving in left field, but I think he went 0 for 4 with Mario Fireballs or 0 for 5, and right away starts off the exact same way.
Yeah. I told you, Dirge only happens if I'm changing it to Grand Finals. If Grand Finals is a Mercy, I'll give you Dirge.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had the great manual select, but you had the game last time where Mercy after 3. I would have expected at least 1 or 2 Dirge runs before this one.
Well, there's a problem. Is that my PS2 right now is playing Apescape, and I haven't saved in a while.
So we got the Mr. Joe special. The lefty
I hate this
Toadette.
stupid pink freak.
Oh, and it
take it
just
back.
shows it up. Greatest pink freak of all time.
I hate this stupid monkey.
And Walu
Take it
Jr. gets a
back.
hit.
He's a golden god.
2 golden gods in a
I
row.
love a mushroom.
I say you're a Toad fan. You can't hate Toadette. Oh,
I take it back. He's
Then-
a demon.
There is one where I think I star on it because you already got the first and second with fasties, but again, just
I
holding
never
them back.
star with Goldberg.
I do with 2 outs because I don't like it with before that because it feels like you get double played more often. But 2 outs, who cares about double play?
Maybe it's your philosophy as a star burner, but I
Yeah.
feel like there's better places to use a star than a Toadsworth. Who's gonna hit anyway?
I think I always take the philosophy of, does it score a run? If so, if I use it correctly. If so, I'm starring.
It's probably a philosophy that works.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't call myself top brass.
Ah. I believe in you. You're in probably the top 15 Dinger City members. So.
Wow, top 15. I give myself better than top 15.
Oh, and he drops it and scores a run.
15.
Yeah, I can't name 15 either, but that's why I was guaranteeing you were in top 15.
Let's go.
I'd say we just saw the drop ball there, but Remke played it well.
Still scary.
Knew that he was going to drop it and actually got a run out of it. Just proving that the drop ball was the wrong thing to do there, or else he would have scored 0 that inning. Some people call it a scumbag move. Some people just call it tactical baseball.
I think it's tactical baseball. I mean, the infield fly rule is there for a reason. Whether it's implemented correctly or not is not the player's fault. He didn't even tongue for that.
No, Yoshi literally just ran all the way out and high-fived Mario in left field.
Getting his steps in.
I always say, so I learned, again, talking about the fine Dinger City establishment, when I played in person at last year's Slice, Mr. Joe on the very last out of the game shook my hand on a fly ball, and as he shook my hand, my character bobbled it, and I couldn't catch it because my hand was off the controller. Is that like something you guys practice in the Dinger City house? Because it felt skeezy to me, but then I was like, this is how we play in person now. This is not a net play exclusive.
We have more advanced tactics that you haven't even seen. In particular, Nick will smack your hand away from the controller during a fly ball, and Tyler will scream as loud as he can into your ear right before you're about to catch a fly ball.
Yeah, okay.
And both of them are shockingly effective.
I can imagine. I think I'll take the slap over the ear damage.
Whenever Nick is losing by a significant degree and I hit a pop or he hits a pop fly, I always move my controller far away from it.
So you've got the advanced tech. You've got the tech to beat the tech.
Yeah, I've got counter technology.
Yeah.
All right. We got a lot of people on the bases every inning. Only 2 runs is kind of fortunate.
But
Madge, 12
Madge does Madge things.
With a catch.
I think that's where Remke's lineup hurts him. He tries to put that single hitter in between the 2 heavies so that you're not as prone to just keep walking. And I think that's where, if that single hitter isn't on, it just dies.
Yeah, I mean, lineup construction there's a lot of science to it. There's a lot of luck to it.
Like 10% skill, something, 90% power of will.
Yeah, that's probably the exact equation I'd use.
Yeah, pretty sure that's what Mike Shinoda was singing about. Was Mario Baseball?
Mike Shinoda?
Well,
is that Eminem's real name?
Marshall Mike Shinoda Mathers.
That's the guy from Linkin
Just
Park,
occurred.
Right?
Yeah, that's the guy from Linkin Park. That's what I thought.
Okay.
This was
Perfect dinger, fire bro, straight over the wall. At Wario's Ice Castle or whatever.
Yeah, Wario's Ice Castle. But no, I've just Googled it, and I've got City Hall is slandering me. But that's Remember the Name by Fort Minor, which Mike Shinoda, I believe, was in that one.
Eminem didn't write that song?
No, you're thinking of Mom's Spaghetti.
Oh, am I? Oh,
I was like, just speaking of spaghetti, it's just these hits just curling their ways through.
And what a hit.
Just absolutely nuked by KB, and this game was close, but Remke is doing Remke things right now, and he's just trying to put it out of his hands right away. Ooh. Old man eats dirt.
Tyler from Digger City always says, if you're behind by more than a grand slam, pack it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say just forfeit. We're already over.
We can't have another 14-minute game. We already had that last game.
I'm gonna say the one
already longer than last game.
The one character that's keeping it in for Benny right now is that Madge. That Madge, I think, has made like 6 jump catches at least. So, putting in work over there.
All right, let's get Diddy on here. My golden god.
The golden god hits again.
He does it again.
So the actual real thing in net play is when Diddy does well, he is no longer Diddy. He's been deemed Walu Jr. because he has the same bat as Walu. It was just really tiny and shitty. So
that's so funny, and I already hate Walu.
He's Walu Jr. on good times, and this has been a true Walu Jr. game for him.
Yeah. Imagine Walu Jr. being a compliment. I could never. And Toadsworth too. That we have an inning.
Yeah,
I
this is.
did not see the star in the dirt until it was very close to the camera.
This is a start. Do we? No, he's still going for the slap. I was wondering if we went for the dinger now that he's got Chem.
Yeah, I would dinger here. No
but
tornado to
it's
save
dive.
you. Mario is
That's
too
gonna score
slow.
one. Yeah, it's only gonna score one. Now he's got Bowser up, and Remke pitched to Bowser all last game. I don't think he does it again here, but I think it's tough.
No outs. I think it's a smart pitch, but we're walking. We're loading the bases.
Madge,
more double play potential for a line drive Madge, especially.
Madge into Birdo is terrifying.
Ooh, that is terrifying.
And that's it.
What
That's two.
a hit! This inning is incredible. If your bags were packed, cancel your flight. The game's still going.
The dirge is not happening here.
Put your PS2s away.
Oh, great catch.
All right. Well, one out's not gonna spoil the bunch. The eggs are in the basket.
Let's see what Diddy Senior can do. No.
Oh my God! Tongue it again.
That.
Oh, double play.
He did the fake drop there, and I think that's where it kills you on that little bit of that bobble just absolutely nukes you on that one because you're sitting there deciding, do I go, do I stay, do I go, do I stay, and in the end,
it
makes the wrong
like,
guess.
Can you do that in the real MLB? Can you like volleyball a ball up there to create an artificial?
No, in real baseball, I spent years being an umpire, so real baseball is the moment it touches your glove. That's when the tag up happens. You can just go the moment it touches. So if you can bobble it 80 times and juggle it.
Is wrong.
Yeah, on many things Mario Baseball is wrong because Lakitu plays by his own rules.
What a catch.
I mean, if we want to go real baseball, boxing gloves are not allowed in real baseball. I've never seen it personally, but I don't believe it's legal.
Tried?
I mean, it doesn't say that a dog can't play basketball.
Exactly. The Airbud rule applies to everything. If it doesn't say it explicitly, it's good.
Yeah. I live my life by the Airbud rule.
I use the Airbud defense when I go to court. It doesn't say Andrew Calvarys can't commit mass acts of genocide.
It doesn't say genocide's illegal. Oh, he's safe?
It does say illegal.
Wow. I can't believe that went under. And again, this is the bullshit that Lakitu decides his rules on. Just because you don't got no legs, like Lieutenant Dan, doesn't mean that you can't be tagged.
Yeah, the no legs is another Lakitu inference for the good of the game.
Yeah, Lakitism is actually, I believe, what they're called.
I've never heard that. That's awesome. Yoshi does not make that. Almost, though.
See, I don't know numbers. I know sand makes player and ball slower, so I wonder if that actually mattered there.
And this is still sand, despite the texture pack showing it as dirt.
Yeah.
I don't know how sand works on ball speed.
I know the ball's worse because
player speed as well.
I think it's both. I know that it affects the ball speed because Luigi Star is the worst on this map, and it's the best on Bowser's because it gets real bouncy.
Well, it's the best on Toy Field.
Yeah. Sorry, Toy Field. It's a double. So.
Yeah, are we allowing Toy Field in this league?
If it's Lakitu's job, we probably are, but I don't think in NPS it's allowed.
Dang. What a hit from Diddy Kong.
Wow.
Psych. I lied. What a hit from Toadsworth.
That's it. It's going to score it.
No way Wario's coming in. He's coming in.
Not even close. I was going to say, Benny's got a game going here. Each time that each time Remke has put up, he's came right back and, showing that he's no slouch. He's here for a reason. Yeah.
This is something, I just witnessed the anti-move PD closer to Wario. Is it possible that anti could be beneficial because it would prevent a body check?
Yeah, I've seen it for I think we have seen it in the server where it's actually been helpful on that side. It's rare, And I think we've seen it in a rundown as well, where the person was off first base, so they're actually able to catch the runner a little bit further out than they should have been.
Cool. What a hit. Star rebate. Or refund. We had a whole week where we discussed the difference between rebates and refunds, and I do not remember.
I was gonna say, was it Dinger City Tax Week?
Oh, you didn't hear it from me, but I don't think anybody's paying taxes on this Dinger City stuff.
I will personally call the IRS, and I'll be like, I know I'm not from your country, but I have a hot tip right now.
Listen, you guys, IRS, you guys heard of Dinger City, right?
Yeah.
Boy, do I have a scoop.
See, we have the CRA here, the Canadian Revenue Agency, and they have not heard of Dinger City, sadly enough. I tried to put my my Patreon funds as charitable donations, but still they don't count it.
That's right. Anything Dinger City does is charity because it's for the good of baseball.
Yeah.
Alright, I assume we're holding down.
Oh my lord, doesn't matter what we hold. Absolutely nuked. I still haven't seen it fall.
Is this nope, we are putting him further in the dirt. Okay.
Yeah. That was the one
I
where
hope you didn't unpack your bags yet.
If Benny was able to stop that inning, this would have been close, but Remke just immediately puts him back in the dirt. The red, weird colored dirt that's also filled with snowfall and, summoning of Bahamut's.
Dude, I would not want to play here.
I think it would be painful.
You wouldn't even catch me, like, taking a walk here.
Actually, you're gonna trip on stars that you don't even see in the dirt.
For real?
Which part is less appealing to you? The random snowflakes coming down from the sky, or the gold plating on the ground?
Probably a little bit of sand around each base.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks painful. Looks like you'd have trouble rounding. Bowser absolutely nukes it, and Luigi's not tall enough. I say Benny's not done. Benny's still here. Benny's a gamer. Just needs to do that 7 more times for the lead.
All right. It becomes less all right with each out. You only have 8 more outs to give. And when the number of runs you need exceeds the number of outs you have to get those runs, that's another coffin nailer, as we say.
I was gonna say, whose rule is this? Because I already heard Wonder Bear's rule.
This is Abagavo's principle. I think that was divined from ancient philosophy in Greece.
Oh, okay. I'm learning so much. I'm learning history. You're learning music facts. We're really getting everything.
Wow, that was a neat line drive. Now every time I see a hit, I'm like, I wonder if they were holding the stick. Because nobody at Dinger City really does, and if they ever do, they usually rub it in your face. They scream, they go, I held the stick for that one. But that doesn't happen on NetPlay.
No, I was gonna say, we even got some people that have been doing mods for the online games where you can see stick inputs.
Oh, that's cool.
And the biggest thing is watching the people who, the kids who can't sit still long enough, so between bats, you're just watching them click 8,000 buttons. Basically, they need they're playing Mario Baseball, what they really need is a fidget spinner instead.
Yeah, I play Smash with a guy where after every game you hear the stick go...
Yeah, just going non-stop.
There's another big difference with Dinger City is when you trash talk people on commentary, they clap back. But
you're playing them again afterwards. Yeah, they can yell back at you. You're playing them again the next day. Here, what are the odds that you're playing Benny OK in the near future?
Unless he's a secret identity, I think it's pretty low.
Yeah, it's actually Nick's alt. I'll say we're right back now.
I like this inning.
We've got a chance here.
We're walking him? No.
No, I think we're pitching. Oh, and just the low that's the nail in the coffin there. Yeah. No, that hurts there because that goes high. That's an 11-8 game, and you still have one out only. But instead now it's 11-5. You're looking at, he's got the heart of his order back up.
I'm calling it.
Calling it. I've been calling it since the second
games.
inning, I think.
That's bold. A lot can happen in 7 innings.
I mean, last game was called in the third inning, but that was called by the officials.
Lackey himself slowed it down to call the game.
I say we get the walk here. Now you get the Yoshi, and this is big because afterwards Mario, and Mario, if he gets a good fireball, clears the bases. So
Yoshi's low-key one of the best hitters, I think.
I think Yoshi's one of the best hitters because Yoshi is not in the field against Yoshi.
That's such a good take.
Yeah, if you play in like a classic that has multiple Yoshis, Yoshi's no longer one of the best fielders, but Yoshi in a regular
Yoshi
game,
gets that ball.
yeah, you don't catch that, Yoshi. That's exactly what So every one of those Yoshi exclusives just goes away because you are the exclusive.
Ooh, I've been seeing a lot of fireballs go. I say go south as in go bad, not as in go downwards.
Yeah, Remke hasn't been on with it, and he's been the one of the people who is the most consistently on with them. So, shows that he bleeds.
Right. This is the last inning to make it happen. It would be so cool. Certainly, we're using a star here.
No, I don't think so. I think we slap.
That's a weird thing to think.
I would have thought slap just because you got to get like 8 runs. So what does that one matter? I'd rather save the star for later.
Where is better to use than Berta? You just want to maximize your on-base percentage.
I like Birdo slap though.
Yeah, you like Birdo slap? You're a little sicko. Whoa, what a hit from Wario, but I think that is going to be a fair ball.
Yeah, I was going to say
this game.
He's trying to call it. He's trying to go dirge, trying to play.
I'll get you. And that is going to be the game. Thank you so much for watching. City Hall out.
Yeah, there's a real brain buster there at the end, but
yeah, I go. Usually I just walk away. This is when the Mario Party music outro plays.
But no, I think it was a good game. Again, Benny I think showed up, had a nice one. Remke just was able to keep piling on the runs, and it just felt like just a slow slide. Like it just felt like Remke was in control and just slowly kept taking over more and more. Benny, I think, almost had the comeback when he was down 5-0 and started to do it. But again, Remke just showing why he's here, and I think that he gets to play Faceman next in top 4.
That's correct.
So yeah, that one should be fun. But yeah, I think that we're done here on the Grump stream. Am I right on that one?
Yep, the rest of the games, losers semis, losers finals, and they're playing winners finals right now, and grand finals will all be on Ravian's stream. So we're gonna raid him. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Hells and City Hall for commentating. I appreciate it very much so.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. You made for a lot of humorous commentary. Just wish the Faceman Super Game was longer so we could have more time to talk about dirge and stuff like that. But we're gonna head over there. Probably just honestly for the raid message, just Baba Booey and put a Wario dad, put a Walu, or I think I just call it Baba Booey as an emote, but it's the Walu. It's the Walu Trot one in the main baseball Discord. So we're gonna raid him now. See you over there. Maybe I'll be on the commentary for his channel. Maybe one of you two will be there. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Thank you.
Well, have a good one.
You too.